And have the channel get to 150k subscribers. Yay! Welcome to my FANS Wethu TV. It's the Betway Premiership. Stellenbosch 0, Kaizer Chiefs 1. I'm joined by the only fan with a PhD, Kitami.
Stibo Ogranmeauti. I'm not. On the first Friday of February.
Yes.
Khwedi baratani muntu karnaware. Khwedi ba nna ba sa rateng o fihla ko yona.
Yeah.
And if motho rata o shela wa qomiwa these days. So this is not just a message to all guys or to all men, avoid Hushela during this month. It's not a very
it's not a wise thing to do.
It's not a wise thing to do. Just my word of the day.
Yes.
Yeah. But anyway, Hakioda, I just came here for soccer and everything. So, but anyway, let's first of all, let's congratulate Kaizer Chiefs. You have to omit that word that says Iwisa today.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something, since I'm the only person who's qualified to say this, Kaizer Chiefs is now back in a very long time.
Yes.
I can tell you that without any shade of a doubt, that Kaizer Chiefs, this is how I want to start. I've been talking, I said Kaizer Chiefs has not been around for a long time. Yes, the name has been there, but I can tell you without any shade of a doubt, forget about the win, Stibo. Forget about the win. I'm talking about the play. Talk about the structure. Talk about the tactical approach. Talk about the discipline when they have the ball and when they are off the ball. That alone should tell you that Kaizer Chiefs is back. Not only that, but they are playing a Kaizer Chiefs way. There's a huge difference between winning and just winning anyhow, but winning your Kaizer Chiefs way. I mean, a lot of people, the reason why Kaizer Chiefs has so many supporters is because of the model or the style of play they play. Not only by winning, but how you win. I can give you a practical example by Orlando Pirates. It's not about us winning, but it's how we win. That's why sometimes we win games and we're not so excited or not so happy because of the style of play. I mean, this should reflect the South African football when we play and how we win and everything. It should reflect us as a nation. It should reflect Soweto as a township, your style of play, how you play, your confidence, ball-playing players. This is precisely what we are talking about. And for a long time, I've been saying that their coach, who happens to be Chef Nabi, he didn't have your first 11, if one may say. And I've been saying this, and people were saying maybe I'm being too soft to Kaizer Chiefs and stuff. And I did tell you that a lot of people are working nice jobs, but they don't have houses. You know why? It's not easy to build. It's a process that you have to go through. It's not so easy. When you think you're having it, you don't have it. But I can tell you, since I'm the only person who can see the future with ease, Kaizer Chiefs is now back. Anyway, let's get back into it. They were playing your flat 4-4-2. One can say, because now I analyze things according to how they happen, not according to how the paper tells you. You understand? That's why some of us, we take the qualifications and bend them and use the actual education that you got from the education. If anyone can understand, because it's not for everyone to comprehend, but it's for many to listen. Some will just hear and not hear you. But these guys, I mean, when you talk about Frosler, for me, they are best right back so far. And you talk about their Miguel as a center back, and you talk about Dudley, the best. I mean, we're talking about a player who has formed this position as the best, or as one of the best left centre back in the country. I'm talking about the Bafana's finest here in Dudley. He has proven at the derby. He's now proving over and over again. And you talk about Miguel. You take nothing away from the defender. You talk about their left back, Ditlokwe, whom I said, for me, and I still maintain, he made sure that he does what he needs to do first as a defender, or as a defending left back. his first job, Steve, is just to defend. He's not so good going forward, but this is what he has mastered. I understand his strengths and weaknesses. His strength is to mark the ball and be able to play those long balls or those quick balls that would make, sometimes if you can't run very fast, if you can't really go forward, what you make sure, because now we are playing football, you make sure that the ball runs faster than you. And this is what the Toko gives you. Talk about Vuma. For a long time, because when you're not exposed, you now get the confidence to say, I've kept a clean sheet. We've won the match. We are talking about a goalkeeper here who has the ability and capability, rather, to become a Bafana squad person. You understand? A person that will be, would be selected by Hugo Bruce. I mean, he has proven over and over again that Hugo Bruce does require him as one of the best goalkeepers. But again, if your team is not doing well and is conceding so much, no one will take you seriously. Take nothing away. Even that goal that resulted into a penalty, Kadabi, he gave a save. That's why you saw him celebrating. But anyway, let's talk about the change at the midfield. Talk about that guy, the Minister of Police, Bheki Cele, the Cele himself. He plays a very crucial role. Yeah, Bheki Cele plays. When you've got a CDM who knows his position. You understand? Who's not all over. Because sometimes players, this is what they do wrong. They want to cover the whole ground and not play because when you cover the whole ground, when it comes to your own responsibility and playing your own position, you lose that. You lose shape. Because of what? Because you want to cover the whole area. And this is what Joseph Marta was doing over the years. That's why you would find Kaizer Chiefs fans really criticizing him, because he wants to do other things more than his job. You must start first by doing what you need to do. And today they've proven in a very long time they gave a very strong squad. You talk about Pule Modi. Quality. If you've got a winger or a left winger who plays with his right and always cutting inside to make sure that he always go. I mean, there's where he receives the ball, go lefting, a cutter in. And for me, I was blaming him rather, to say, why don't you pass the ball inside? But this is what he does, to show that he's got confidence, he's got the skill enough, and he's got the bravery to do that. He cuts inside, and then he does what, in my mind, I thought he could have done in a derby, where he did the same thing. But unfortunately, he hit the ball with the outside of his foot, where he played a volley that looked like a rugby match. But today, he has corrected that. And a pasanete, a kela, a banner, or a banana kick, if one may say. But inside the foot, and the goalkeeper, Stellis just gave its fingertips. Unfortunately, because the referee or the assistant referee didn't have the PhD eye, thought that ball didn't get the fingertips of the goalkeeper. But anyway, it is what it is. You talk about football, and you must know when you've got their number 10, Serino.
Yes,
Gaston Serino, playing that role, because this is what Gaston Serino was struggling before.
Yes.
He had to cover and carry the whole team.
Right.
But now he has a team of, you can say, the best or the best front four. You understand? He was playing that number 10. He was playing as a number 10 today, because some other day you'd find him trying to go to the left, to the right, sometimes over defending, sometimes over collecting the ball. But now he had his role to play as a number 10. And he played very well as a number 10, because he could make those short passes, those long passes to unlock or to unleash this guy, Lollipop, whom I had the opportunity, as I always do, to be in the presence of great, because I'm that great. At the derby, the French scout, Lollipop. And we're just talking about football, the football. When you talk about football at the highest level, look over VIP, I try and bolo, because even the mind, the things are like, you understand, it changes again. You think from a PhD standard of understanding things. And we're just talking about football from an international level, and he was very impressed by Relebohile Mofokeng, but I'm not there. But this is what this guy, when you've got both your wingers who are capable and very skillful enough to go forward. I mean, Ushapadi step over, and now in a very long time they've got that striker who plays as a number 9. Morris, their new striker. You must understand, when I'm talking about their new striker, I'm talking about Lollipop, I'm talking about Cele, I'm talking about also the other wing, Modi. They give you that thing, and they've got a number 9 who's not so reliant on holding, or who's just standing in the kitchen, but he also can move around and also allows their wingers and their number 10 to come inside. But you talk about that goal, you can tell trainings book staff, they were able to revise lining almost in the box, but they deliver $1 million cross inside the box. I think it was their number 10, by the way. Serino is in it. Ukenya cross inside. How can you cross? That was the beauty of a goal. If you've got a PhD understanding of things, that ball was intended for whom? It was intended for Morris. But again, the Lollipop, and I think this is the reason why they gave him man of the match instead of this was, in fact, to be honest, this was Pule Modi's game. It's just that because our understanding of football is different somehow. Since you scored a goal, they will now give you a man of the match. But the man of the match, let me tell you without any shadow of a doubt, and if they want to hire me, they can do that. Yes, I come with a hefty amount of money, but I won't be apologetic. We're talking about the only fan, very expensive. Very expensive. We're not playing here. We are giving you PhD stuff, not these things. Stay away, on. But anyway, I don't hear a voice coming from Sundowns people now making noise to me. It feels like sentence stuff, because was those guys who were busy interjecting my interview from Sundowns and making so much noise to my ears that I couldn't reason. Look at now, today I'm reasoning from an international standard of view. But this is how that ball was drifted. As it ran inside, it was intended for Morris. But look at Lollipop. He anticipated space, because a great header, it comes from a player that is not really standing, but a player who's running into space. And this is what he gave you. He ran into that space, because you cannot mark him. When you're marking someone who runs into space, it's not as easy as someone who's just standing and waiting for the ball. And that's how Lollipop was able to dribble himself inside the defenders and into the player's goal. But again, let's not deny people's time. There's another ball again that came, I think, in this guy was Stellenbosch, because they were not playing alone. As he received the ball, and he was the last man of defense, of attack rather, and then he was with Dudley. What he was supposed to do, the exact same thing that Lebohile Mofokeng does. You must make sure that you just push the ball ahead of you, so that it makes it hard for the defender, or every time it tackles you, he won't get the ball, because the ball is there and you are here. It means every tackle he does, he will allow you to get a foul, or you will get a foul, because you don't have the ball within you, or within your circumference. The very same thing that Lebohile Mofokeng did with his first half. He made sure he just put the ball there. And everything you do to me, it will result into a penalty or a red card. But anyway, since Yola Mbata is now standing, I don't know if he wants to deprive people of the opportunity of hearing such crap. I'm not just giving you prompts here. And people must never make a mistake of comparing Orlando Pirates. Now I'm talking about the game Yaosani. We're talking about a team that has beaten Mamelodi Sundowns 3 times in a row from our previous matches. And people have got this mentality of thinking, just because we beat them the last 3 encounters that we had. Some are saying, no, we're not playing in the league. We are not playing with the league. We are not playing the occasion. We are playing Sundowns, and we beat Sundowns. So people have got the mentality of saying, now we are playing in the league. We are not playing the league. We are not playing the occasion. We don't care. Even if Rizala ko Butungusan, Rishapa Sundowns, Rishapi Butu. Japanet Bank, Rishapile Sundowns. We did not beat MTN 8. We beat Sundowns in an MTN 8. You cannot put the occasion before the actual game, because we are not playing Sundowns here. Reshapile Sundowns, and we continue to trap Sundowns and moor them. So they must not tell us, no, you were not playing this, you were not playing what. What do you mean? If you are an alcohol abuser or alcohol drinker, and you drink in a birthday and you drink in a wedding, are you saying, I drank Hennessy? Sorry if I said otherwise. But you say, I drank Hennessy last week in a wedding, and today you drink in a birthday party, you say, I didn't drink Hennessy. You drank alcohol, Chief. We didn't drink the occasion, we drank alcohol.
Yeah.
We drank Mamelodi Sundowns.
Yeah.
If I drink Coke today, I won't say I drank Tuesday or Saturday. I drank Coke.
Yeah.
This is exactly what we did. We beat Sundowns 3 times in a row. Not the occasion, not what. And again, by the way, since I'm the only person who qualifies to say this,
Exactly.
we are very happy for South African football. And I will say it without any shade of a doubt. And if they want to cry, let them cry. Yeah. Do I care? I don't. I'll tell you the truth as it comes. Well informed from the right source. We are the only team and the first team to play post-CAF Champions League. That's Orlando Pirates. We played this thing. Let me inform them. We played this thing they call Club World Cup. We played intercontinental football, and that's what makes Club World Cup, if you don't know.
Yes.
This cup that they were parading here, we are very happy for Mamelodi Sundowns, good for South African football. We are very much happy about the whole occasion. And when we support them in the Club World Cup. But they are not the first team to play a Club World Cup. It's just the format that has changed. It's a format that has changed. You cannot say if I pass my standard 8 then and I become a policeman and then you pass your matric and becomes a policeman, you think I don't have a matric. No, you are very slow. And since we are here, we'll educate you without any fear of a shadow of a doubt. You don't need to go to a formal education for us to educate you. I'll educate you with freely. You don't have to pay school fees. We don't have accounts for you. Pirates has played Club World Cup. I am the only person who qualifies to tell you that. You are not the first. We have done that first. We are the big brothers of South African football.
Yeah.
And we are the public protectors of South African football. We are going tomorrow to trap them in their backyard. We don't apologize. Injalo. And this is for football. Exactly. There's no hate here. It's just rivalry. We're trying to create a Soweto derby because a Gauteng derby that would be played in FNB, because now Sundowns and Orlando Pirates have created such great rivals that we need to play our games in a calabash, and we are pushing that. And unfortunately, Bakasin Sendele 5 million to 10 million, but I'm advocating for a derby that would be in Gauteng. Mamelodi Sundowns and Orlando Pirates should be a derby because SuperSport are failing. And the kind of football that we're playing, it qualifies us to play a Gauteng derby. We need to anticipate a great Gauteng derby that will be played by Orlando Pirates and Mamelodi Sundowns. And there's no better person to advocate for this than me. Don't ask me about the man of the match. Man of the match, Kipule Maudi. The other one is just given because he scored a goal. Yeah. In fact, they were supposed to give him goal of the match, if I may say.
And again, you must check. These fans that are saying Mamelodi Sundowns are filling up the stadium, they must be very aware that it's not Mamelodi Sundowns. Yeah, it's Orlando Pirates.
Filling the stadium.
Actually, bayakwazi nabo. Kusasa kuyobe Pirates. And the other 57 will be waiting.
Thank you, Mini.
Yeah.
Thank you.